Hey, Course in Miracles number 56. I'm actually just doing this from my couch where I often do sit, but not normally when I do these videos. So, a lot of times in the Course in Miracles, we cover a lot of different messages. Many of them, like the last one, point to forgiveness. And then also, really, many of them point to basically keeping God on your mind and seeing God in everything, which may sound easy for some. Like if you're somebody who goes to church and spiritual, maybe like, yeah, no, no kidding. That's what you're supposed to do. But not always easy in all situations. That's why, for example, we need to forgive others because in those situations where somebody maybe wrongs us or attacks us or does something that throws us off, we then that we probably get moved away from God. And like I said, you forgive and get back on the course of the kingdom of heaven. That's not exactly, I would say, how the course explains it. That's how I explain it for for my sharing and my understanding. And of course, I'm still working on this. So I've mentioned before, I have daily little lessons and tasks, and they're very simple. Normally, it's saying something or picturing something, or just trying to look at things differently. One of the messages recently was changing of the mind, and it's about changing the mind. My dog is streaking in the background. There must be a squirrel out there. So, and that's a good metaphor. A lot of times, that little squirrel in our life throws us off, and then we stop seeing God and everything for that moment, that day, that week, because something threw us off. Just like Scouty out there sees a squirrel and he's all excited and wants to go chase after it or something. That's what we do. We get taken off track and then don't always see God in everything. So one of my lesson today is actually seeing God in everything because God is on my mind. And that's basically like what I practice throughout the day. I see God in everything because God is on my mind. When you do that and have that lesson, it's like, oh, that's going to help keep God on my mind more and help me to see God in everything more. Now, how can you do it? Somebody who's not practicing the course, how can you, if you're not currently doing this, like I'm not perfect at doing this, start to see God in everything and everyone. um, I think it does have something to do with how you start your day. If you could start your day with a little meditation, prayer, devotional, that can help. If you can do some kind of spiritual study, some journaling, and maybe in the journaling, it's like writing down the stuff you need to forgive, and then, okay, I can see God in this situation, this person, in this event, and then the kind of seeing it differently. So you have to practice seeing it differently, kind of like the lessons do with the Course in Miracles. And you have to realize that, I mean, obviously, if you feel that this is the case, you have to realize that God is in everyone and everything. And if you can, I don't know, more or less believe that, trust that, see that as truth, then you can start to do it. There'll be times when you forget. You can start to do it. Now, if you can't trust that, believe that, receive that, then you need to likely forgive someone, something, or yourself, and that's sometimes where you need to reach out to somebody else. So that's one of the things. I'm always happy if you reach out to me like, Chuck, I'm really struggling. How can I get through this? I would be happy to help you, walk you through this a little bit and help you out. So please do that. But please look at the thing, look at the note of how do we start to see God in everything, and work towards that. Make that an idea and then a goal and then an outcome. So have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.